Hey guys, hope you guys are doing well today. Today I will be going over a demonstration of setting up a simple network with the implementation of VLANs and Trunking. I already have a basic addressing table on the side here that you guys can follow along as I type the information in, alongside with the VLAN table and just with all types of different IP information alongside VLAN information. And I also have a network topology that I will be side by side building with you guys. So we can start off by placing down two PCs um, and two switches. So we'll do 2960, do another 2960, let's put them right there, and then we can go ahead and cable this all together. So this first one over here, we're going to plug it into fast Ethernet. We're going to put this one into fast Ethernet 6. Then from here, we're going to go fast Ethernet 1 to fast Ethernet 1. And then we're going to go ahead and from here, we're going to do fast Ethernet 18 to fast Ethernet 0. Cool. This is going to be the basic network topology that we're going to be working with today. And basically, let's jump right into it. The first step is going to be configuring the basic settings for each of our switches. So let's go ahead and before that, actually, we'll just go ahead and give names for our devices. So we'll do PCA just to make things more simple. Switch 1, we'll do switch 2, go ahead and do PCB here. Cool. Alright, so as I was saying before, we're going to go ahead and we're gonna start configuring each of our switches. So we're going to go into command line interface on switch 1 here. We're going to go ahead and enable conf t. Alright, once we do that, we're going to set the host name. Host name for this device is going to be S1. Cool, and then we can do the same thing for the other one. Let's go ahead to command line. We'll go enable. We'll go conf t configure terminal. We're gonna do a host name S2 here. Whoops, misspelled that. Let's do that. There we go. Cool. Now we should have S1 and S2. All right, we'll go back into S1. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to disable DNS lookup. So we're going to do no IP domain lookup. So no IP domain dash lookup. Alright, and then we can go ahead and do the exact same thing for the other one. Go no IP domain dash lookup. Cool. We can go back to switch 1 here. We can now we have to assign class as a privileged exec password and Cisco as a console password, and then enable logins. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do enable secret class. Alright, once we got that, we're going to do line console 0. We're in line console 0, and then we're going to do a password Cisco. We're going to do a login, and then exit. Cool. Alright, we'll do the exact same thing over here. Do enable secret class. Secret class. Do a line console 0. We're going to do a password Cisco. And then we're going to do a login, then exit. Alright. Once we've done that, we'll go ahead and assign Cisco as a VTY password, and then enable login on both devices. So since we're on switch 2 already, we'll start off with switch 2. We'll go line VTY 0 to 15. Press enter. Password is going to be Cisco. And then we're going to do a login and then exit. Cool. And then we're going to do the exact same thing to switch 1 here. We're going to go line VTY 0 to 15. Password Cisco, login, exit. Cool. Alright, now that we are done with that, we'll go ahead and just encrypt the plain text passwords. Just one simple command, which is going to be service password dash encryption. There we go. Let's see if I spelled that right. Service password encryption looks right to me. All right, cool. And that's this is going to be for switch 1. So we'll just honestly go ahead and copy. We'll go to switch 2, and then let's see if we can just paste that straight into there. All right, cool. Let's press enter. And then the next step is going to be creating a banner that pretty much warns anybody from accessing the device, and that all unauthorized access is indeed prohibited. So we'll go ahead and type a banner message of the day. We're going to do double quotes. We're going to do unauthorized access is prohibited. Double check your spelling. Unauthorized access is prohibited. Alright, and we'll go ahead and copy this right here. Press enter, and then we're going to do the exact same thing for switch 1. Go here, press paste. Cool. Oh. Looks like we did something wrong here. Oh, that's why. Okay. We have an extra hashtag right there, so we're going to have to take that out. There we go. Cool. Alright, now that that is done, we will go ahead and go into both switches and do a copy run, basically copying the running configuration to the startup configuration. So let's do an exit here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to type in copy, run, start. Simple stuff. Press enter, enter again, and cool, that's done. And then we're going to do the exact same thing here. We're going to go ahead and exit, copy, run to start. Alright, we'll press enter, and then we are done with that step. And then we will go ahead and move on to the final step of this part, which is going to be pretty much just configuring the PC hosts. This is just pretty much us just filling in the IP information from the addressing table to each of our PCs. So we'll close this out, we'll go to PCA. Let's go into desktop IP configuration. Then this is my IP address that I have on my addressing table, and you guys can follow along by typing the exact same thing. We're going to go ahead and do 192.168.20.13. Alright, and then if we press here, it's going to automatically configure. We got subnet mask here, and then let's do 20.13. Cool. Close this out. Just make sure that it's saved, right? Yeah, cool. Okay, we're going to go to PCB, desktop, IP configuration, same thing here, 192.168, except this one's going to be 30.13. So 30.13. Cool. Press down here. Alright. Looks like we are good with those two, and then we'll go on to the second part of this demonstration, which is going to be creating the VLANs and assigning switch ports. Alright, we can go right ahead into starting with creating and naming the required VLANs on each switch according to the VLAN table I have above. So we can go into switch 1 first. Let's go to switch 1, and we can go ahead and configure terminal. We're going to do a VLAN 10, and then we're going to name that one management. There we go. So VLAN 10's name is going to be management. We're going to do a VLAN 20. Then the name for this one is going to be sales. Do sales. Cool. We're going to do a VLAN 30. We're going to name this one operations. Alright. And then we're going to go ahead and do a VLAN 999. This one's going to be named parking lots. Cool, and then the last one's going to be VLAN 1000. Oops, VLAN 1000. And this one's going to be named native. Great. Alright, now we're going to do pretty much the exact same thing on switch 2 here. Alright, so let's go ahead to switch 2. So let's type in configure terminal. We're going to do a VLAN 10. Said this one's going to be management, VLAN 20, sales, VLAN 30, it's going to be operations, and then VLAN 999, it's going to be named parking lot, and then VLAN 1000 is going to be named native. Alright, looks like everything is right. Cool. Go ahead and press enter and we'll exit out of that. Next step is going to be configuring the management interface on each switch using the IP information I have in my in the addressing table. So what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to go to switch 1. We will actually exit out of here. Let's go to interface VLAN 10. Alright, so interface VLAN 10, and this is just an abbreviation for interface. Interface VLAN 10, we're going to press enter. What we're going to do is fill in the IP address information. So, oops. Enter one more time. So we're going to do IP address 192.168. This one's going to be 10.11. So we'll do 10.11. Then we'll do a subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. Alright, go ahead and press enter. We're going to go give it an exit. Cool, and then we'll go ahead and continue on to VLAN 20. Let's see, VLAN 20. Alright, then we're going to do an IP address of one. Actually, we can actually just press up arrow 3 times and just change this information. So what this one's going to be is it's going to be changed to 20 here. So instead of 10.11, we're going to have a 20.11 for VLAN 20, and then we'll go ahead and press enter, give it an exit, and then we're going to do that one more time, except with VLAN 30. Alright, same thing, we'll go up to IP address, and then we're going to change this one to 30. Alright, we'll go ahead and press enter, exit, and then this is when we switch over to switch 2. Switch 2, on the other hand, we're not going to be doing configuration for all 3 VLANs like we did for VLAN 10, 20, and 30. Instead, this one's just going to be for VLAN 10. So we're going to go ahead and exit here. We're going to give it an interface. Let's do interface to VLAN 10. Then we're going to give it an IP address 192.168.10.12 this time, and then we're going to do 255.255.255.0. Cool. Give it the exit command, and then we are done with that. Next is going to be assigning all of the unused ports on the switch to the parking lot VLAN, which is VLAN 999. So then we have to configure them for static access mode and administratively deactivate them. So we'll start off here with switch 1. We're going to type here interface range. Since we're already in the configuration mode, we're going to go into interface range. Fast Ethernet 0/2-5. And then we're gonna do Fast Ethernet 7 to 24. So let's do 0/7-24, and then gigabit 0/122. Cool. So we got 2 to 5, we got 7 to 24, and then we got gigabit 1 to 2. Okay, so then we can press enter. We're going to do here, we're going to do a switch port mode access. Let's do that. Then we're going to switch it over to the parking lot VLAN, which is going to be the command switch port access VLAN 999. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to give it a shutdown command. Shut down. Alright, cool. And then we can review all this just to see if everything was correct. We got, let's see, 2 to 5. We got 7 to, 24. And then we got 1 and 2. Cool. Okay, that looks good for switch 1. We're going to go to switch 2. and do a similar thing here. We're gonna do is since we are already in config, we're gonna do interface range fast Ethernet. This one's gonna be 2 to 17, so 0/2 to 17, comma. Next one's gonna be 19 to 24, so fast Ethernet 0/19 to 24. Then we're going to do gigabit 1 and 2. So gigabit 0/122. Let's just double check that. We got 2 to 17 here. We got 19 to 24 here. And then we got 1 to 2. Okay, cool. We're going to do a similar thing. Switch port access. Oh, sorry. Switch port mode access. Alright, we're going to click enter. We're going to do switch port access VLAN 999. Switch port access VLAN 999. Then we're going to give it a shutdown command. And let's double check our information. We got 2 to 17. All good. And then 19 to 24. And then 1 and 2. Alright. Looks like we did that successfully. We'll move on to the next step here. Next step is going to be assigning used ports to the appropriate VLAN, which I'm also going to be is also specified in my VLAN table, and we're going to configure them for a static access mode. So we'll go ahead and close this one out. We're going to go to switch 1, click enter here, exit. Go ahead and so now we're in configuration mode. We'll go ahead and console into interface fast Ethernet 6 here, I believe. Yes, 6. Okay, 0/6. Alright, and then we're going to do a switch port mode access. Switch port mode access. Alright, press enter, switch port, and then we're going to do a switch port access VLAN 20. So switch port access VLAN 20. Cool. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're actually going to close this out. We're going to go to switch 2. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to hit exit here. We're going to console into interface fast Ethernet 18 on this one. Once we do that, we're going to go ahead and switch port access. Oops. Access. Switch port access. Oh, sorry. Switch port mode access. And I spelled switch wrong. Okay, switch port mode access. And then we're going to do switch port access VLAN 30. So, do switch port. Okay, switch port access VLAN 30. Cool. Alright, and then now all we have to do is just verify that the VLANs are assigned to the correct interfaces. So all that means is we're just gonna actually Control Z there. We're just gonna go show VLAN brief. Just verify all the information. 18 is on 30, which is gonna be our used ports. We got 1 on default, and then we got 2 to yeah, okay, everything looks right here. Just double check. Yeah, so it's 2 to 17, and then 19 to 24, and then 1 and 2. Okay, cool. And all to VLAN 999. All right. We're gonna go to switch 1. Do Control Z here. Show VLAN brief, and then double check the information. We got a 2 to 5. We got a 17 to believe, or no, sorry, 7 to, was it 24? Yeah, okay. So we got 2 to 5, 7 to 24, and then 1 and 2, all on 999, and then we got 6 on 20. Cool. All right. Go ahead and close that out. Now that everything is verified. And then we'll continue on to the third part of this demonstration. Alright, in the third part, we will just be configuring an 802.1q trunk between the switches. Basically, we'll start off by manually configuring interface fast Ethernet 1 as a trunk. So we can start up by opening a configuration window in S1. Alright, and then what we're going to do is conf t configure terminal, and then we're going to go to interface fast Ethernet 0/1. Alright, simple stuff here. We're just going to go ahead and type this command down, which is going to be switch port mode as trunk. Alright, this should give you this message here. Everything looks right, and then we're going to go ahead and do something similar on switch 2. Press enter. We're going to do conf t. We're going to do interface FA 0/1. Cool, and then we're going to do a switch port mode as a trunk. Cool, everything looks good. Now we're just going to set the native VLAN to 1000 on both switches. So if we're going to start off on switch 1 here, let's go to switch 1, press enter, and we're going to stay in config if, and we're just going to go ahead and type in switch port trunk native VLAN 1000. So switch port trunk native VLAN 1000. Looks right. Alright, and then we should get this message here. Everything looks good. Alright, we're going to go to switch 2, press enter. We are already in fast Ethernet 1, so what we're just going to do here is just going to type in switch port trunk native VLAN 1000. Switch port trunk native. Oh no. Let's try that again. Okay, let's try that again. Switch port trunk native VLAN 1000. Alright, and then we'll exit. Cool. Alright, and then next step is going to be issuing the show interfaces trunk command to verify, trunking ports and the native VLAN and allowed VLAN across the trunk. Go ahead and continue into S1. We are already in interface fast Ethernet 1, so we just got to issue these 3 commands. Let's do it. Switch port trunk allowed VLAN remove 1. Alright, looks good. And then we're going to do 99 and then 999. Cool, and then we'll go ahead and actually Control Z here, and then we'll just do a show interfaces trunk command. And looks like everything is looking good. Okay. We'll go ahead and continue on to switch 2. What we're going to do here is we are going to console into interface fast Ethernet 1, so interface FA 0/1. Cool. And we're going to do switch port trunk allowed VLAN remove 1. Same thing for 999. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and Control Z, and we're going to give the same command show interfaces trunk. So show interfaces trunk. Let's do that. Alright, and looks like everything looks good. Everything looks great. Perfect. Alright. So now we just have to, this is like the very last step, we just have to verify connectivity. And to do that, all basically we would just need to check if a PCA can ping, switch 1 VLAN 20 successfully. So let's try that. Let's go ahead into PCA. We're going to go into command prompt, and we are going to ping 192.168.20.11. All right, let's see. We might get one failed and a couple good. Let's see how this goes. Request timed out. Okay, and then we're starting to get replies now. Okay, and let's just run it one more time just in case. We should just get 4 replies. Cool. Looks like we set that up correctly. Alright, so that is all for my demonstration on how to set up a simple network with the implementation of VLANs and Trunking. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to comment, and I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.